There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cyber Nation Uncensored. We're back after a week break because I've put in a lot of overtime. I'm very, very, very tired. Welcome back. Today I will be presenting a fantastic work from our Talsorian game. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and go around the table with the people who are present. And, let's go ahead and start with Sasha.
Hi, I'm Sasha. I'm playing Magpie, the teenager who's a dab bandit fixer and is branching out a little into something else.
Hawk Raven.
Buongiorno, choombas. I am playing Backslash, your early 20s Italian-American netrunner fixer for a knack of taking things and talking shit at the same time. Always excited to be here. Always happy to, see everyone here. Hello, chat and everybody, and very excited to see what's in store for session today.
Finally, Kiwi.
Hi everybody, I am Kiwi Waste. I'm playing your awkward nerdy medtech Zephyr, and yeah, very pumped to see what shenanigans we're gonna get into today. We got into a lot of them last week, I feel, last time, so very interesting to see what we do today.
And thank you for the -2, Cold Spider.
Okay. Alright, so things are going to be a little different today. We're going to be using the pre-written. So instead of me kind of following the players with the camera, we are going to, I'm going to be presenting to you today, for anyone who might know this story, is Bathed in Red from our Talsorian games, Tales of the Red Street Story. If you happen to know what goes on through the story, please not spoil it for the players or any of the others. I would greatly appreciate that. So, with that in mind, are you guys ready? I suppose just forewarning, the story does get a bit dark for anybody else who might need to know. Alright. Players?
Absolutely.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Right to rock and roll.
8-bit. Regret plagues your nightmares. All those shouldas, wouldas, couldas are piling on thick, flat lines and forcing you awake at about 30 a.m. Flatline. What a conveniently shitty word for murder. Prop yourself up in bed. Open your mouth to scream, but nothing comes out. Throw your blankets up. Probably trip over some of Magpie's laundry and head to the bathroom. Take one bottle after another, hoping to find something. Fast or pull the fuck out. Find some aspirin. But other than that, I mean, there's one thing left to do. That's find a way to burn off your guilt. There's been this new hotspot that's been showing up in the feeds over in Little Europe. Delirium. Perfect. Head back.
I'll look up what this place Delirium is. I mean, it's a hot spot. Obviously, it's gained some kind of attraction, and maybe it is worth checking out. Maybe it might help me get a little bit more stable. I will definitely chew the aspirin and see if I can find anything on this place.
Give me a library search to see what you can find. Which, by the way, part of your nightmares also includes you just dumping at, like, putting out that Militech exec, like that's part of like what's been keeping you awake. But what you find about Delirium is this seems to be a place that's popped up in Little Europe that is feeding to all the different punk genres out there. You name it. They augmented reality to make you and everyone else appear with a certain theme. And also, first theme that you pick of the night is free, and it's $20 to change it to something else later that night. The drinks are pretty cheap too.
You know what? We've been working really hard and dealing with a lot of bullshit. Having a night off does sound genuinely nice, actually, going out and doing something that isn't, grand theft or traffic violations to the highest degree. This might seem like a nice change of pace. Oh, yeah. I will, I'll shoot everyone a message in the group chat, like, hey, anybody feel like going out tonight? Heading this up in this new bar, this club place in Little Europe. I'm thinking about checking it out.
Shoot back a Texas, be like, sure, why not?
2:30 in the morning. What do you got to lose?
Oh, yeah. Why am I even awake? Crazy.
Yeah, but are we actually awake for this?
Well, Agent will be letting you know that Backslash is trying to get a hold of you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Magpie, you literally live in the same place.
Yeah, Magpie will probably wake up confused, like, what? Why didn't he just come wake me up himself? But yeah, she'll wake up. What are you doing up, Backslash?
Maybe guilt. It's been a rough couple of months, and I've maybe done some things my soul's not happy about.
Words of a certain someone from my favorite movie done questionable things.
I mean, everyone's done like questionable things in the city, but I mean, if you want to go get drunk and drink your sorrows away, sure.
It seems like a nice change of pace from either grand theft or destroying public transit for days on end, or maybe mercilessly killing people that kind of deserve it. Maybe drinks and digital enjoyment might be fun for once.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got some party favors if you want as well.
I'm really only starting to try to find a taste for alcohol due to the nightmares I've been having over the last several weeks. I'm not really sure if I want to go delving into drugs. It's going to affect my brain, and I like my brain exactly where it is. But I'll keep it in mind. We'll see how the night goes. Okay, we'll just...
I mean, we picked up all that expensive alcohol after that last gig.
Well, this sounds like a good enough way to enjoy that, actually.
Yeah. I don't know how they feel about us taking in our own drinks.
But about 3 a.m. you guys get there. And surprisingly, for 3 o'clock in the morning, the place is still busy. Walking into Delirium, it's like stepping foot into a shattered mirror. Just to kind of show you guys the layout of the club here. First floor, the entrance is like right here for y'all. Oh, one sec. Let me go to the token. And, like the entrance is right here. This is just up as you guys be able to see, and just in case combat breaks out. But walking into Delirium, when you guys come in here, it kind of looks like a shattered mirror at the moment. There's a lot of lights reflecting off the wall and off the mirrors. And a lot of weird, like, a lot of caution tape on the floor as well. A lot of sensors that are up and around this place. And music's pretty good. You guys get in here. Well, go ahead. Backslash.
Definitely look around. Be almost think to himself for a moment that I'm happy I didn't decide to try any drugs and come into here because these lights are kind of intense.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll try to look around and see if I can find a bar. Actually a place to get something to drink.
You guys come up to so you guys each of you are offered a headset. These are known as D. Go ahead, throw them on. Decide a genre that you want for the night, and it will plunge you guys in. So, you guys got some options out here. You got some horror punk, dark cabaret, synth punk, skate punk, death punk, for some options. Basically, you name the kind of theme, genre that you want the place to look, and it will reflect what you guys personally.
These are fun options. Just for me as a person.
What are you feeling then, Kiwi?
So, here's my logic behind this. All the wrestling fans I know used to listen to a lot of skate punk, so I feel like Zephyr listens to skate punk, just like on the side.
So, for you, when you throw on the headset, though, a lot of people go from like what they're normally wearing to you get fluorescent lighting, get t-shirts, hoodies showing up on people, shaved heads, and it is a lot of BD and roving party lights throughout here. Backslash, certain kind of punk you're looking for?
Backslash will scroll through the list and kind of like take a moment to think about it, and maybe noir punk.
Okay. So it's gonna go for a much more dark toned. Kind of take. Oh gosh, I guess chat, bear with me here, but take the LA 2008 look from Blade Runner series. You're gonna get that very much neon noir, like the wet grimy floor splashed by neon lighting throughout here. Very gentle rain effect falling. Not for Magpie.
I have no idea.
There's like a certain aesthetic that Magpie.
I have like no idea what kind of like punk genres there are, so.
Yes. But
come back to me on that one.
well, might I suggest one?
Okay.
Well, there is synth punk. It's black lights, glow in the dark hair, tattoos, glow in the dark lipstick. Very much very much a touch of retro to the mix. Seems to be a little bit more of the lighter option as well. Also Lolita Punk as well. OAS looks.
Yeah, probably go for the Moe aesthetic.
All right. But sure enough, backslash making your way up to the bar. There is a woman at the bar who it seems to be keeping the drinks going. Drinks are like 20 eddies each for shots. So I'm not sure how much you're drinking, backslash.
Wow. Flower Punk is a lot darker than the name would suggest.
Actually, with that Valhalla DLC, we actually have rules just plain alcohol compared to Smash.
Backslash will heavily kind of like weigh the concept of drinking or shots probably far longer than he should before like just you guys got synth wine? Some kind of wine? Not hard liquor?
I think we might have a bottle of that lying around. Good class.
Thank you.
After that, I download that.
I'm sure you did, because that's definitely something you were excited for.
There you are. Alright, so, backslash. Drink your... As you have your first cup put in front of you. Wine with... to have a very, very rich red color to it, thanks to your headset.
Like I'll take a moment to swirl the wine, sniff the wine, really enjoy the ambient sound of the rain, and just kind of almost kind of like people watch the outfits and the atmosphere as I will try the wine.
All right, as you it tastes actually pretty good. Could I get drugs and...
I was expecting that, actually. Yes.
Pretty easy, DV. Yeah, you'll be able to handle this cup pretty well. Yeah, I imagine you're just trying to get buzzed is all you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Backslash isn't really one that likes to do things that's going to inhibit his mental functionality.
All right, sounds good. Magpie, are you drinking anything particular tonight?
I don't know, probably something like light, sweet, and fruity, like a cocktail or something.
Magpie, when you're served your drink, it when the glass is put in front of you,
does the glass look like it has like anime eyes?
Backslash, when you see the glass, it seems to have a very classy crystal look. Glass itself with a very very vibrant blue to it. However, when you look at this glass on the Magpie, the glass seems to be not so much just a pure smooth glass. It looks like it's crystalware, and it has a very not so much rich blue, but a very electric when you're looking at it.
Okay.
Very, very, very strong fruity taste to it. And Zephyr, anything to get your things get the night going for you. I'll need a resist drugs and torture check from you, by the way.
So, she's been a lightweight up until the last time she drank. So let's see if she's retained her tolerance, shall we?
Just a DV11.
Oh, what could go wrong? That could go wrong.
All right, so Magpie, you're going to be a little bit buzzed. You'll be taking a minus to anything that involves your motor functions at the moment.
Okay.
It looks like just a general -2.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you, Zephyr? What are you drinking in particular?
Ask the bartender to get me whatever is like the most popular drink that people get.
So, with that, you have a shooter put in front of you. And Magpie, it looks like it's a bunch of swirling colors inside crystalware, and for Backslash, it looks like a very rich, very well-aged whiskey. When you're looking at it, it looks like it is like cheap, like bottom of the barrel whiskey, but when you drink it, it's surprisingly a very full, rich taste to it. Got a lot of punch to it.
Nice.
Go ahead,
Let's see.
give me your resist drugs and torture.
Yay.
Alright, you're good. Alright. With that, you guys are pointing your... So, as you guys are sweating your nightmares out on the dam, for some reason, something is just not causing you to put it eat. There's something about wearing a headset that hacks your sound and vision that maybe a little paranoid from some of the things you guys might have. Sure, delirium shiny and for anyone that's going up to the second floor. Gaster, you're already having second floor. It seems to have that smell of fresh paint and dry ice when you get up there. And I'm not sure if the club is like technically like, safe yet. And guys, can I get a perception check from you guys?
Sure.
I'm here for the scoop.
Okay.
Is this at the -2?
Yeah, this is -2 for you, Magpie. You're probably
So
having the fucking time of your life. Oh, as you guys are kind of scanning about,
that's a 17, not a 19, but yeah, still quite good.
you do notice some huddled dark shapes hanging far wall of the club. I don't know if any of you guys are gonna have take your headsets off for a look.
Oh yes, 100%.
Yeah, if I see especially if I see Ockraven checking it, I'll probably do a little peek.
Now, you guys do know there's some horror punk that goes on in here, dark cabaret, and you guys look like a bunch of scrawny kids munching on what looks like kiwi kibble. And they got pallid skin, blood red eyes, and very bright fangs.
And you said they were hanging from the
They were hanging.
rafter?
They're hanging out near the far wall of the club.
Okay.
Here on the upper floor.
I imagine these people hanging for the rafters originally through bodies or something, or people just hanging around waiting to jump someone. So I needed that clarification.
Yeah. Dance floors over here, they're over here. When you get a better look at them, But yeah, it seems like it's just a bunch of maybe a new poser gang. Maybe this is even one of Delirium's shticks for all you know. They just pay people to look weird. But the flashing lights and the bass that just shakes your bones kind of really makes it really hard to focus around here. Culture, actually, for anyone who might make that assumption, they don't look like Philharmonic vampires, as the Philharmonics tend to dress a little
They
bit
have a
more
specific
neatly.
look. Yeah.
This is a multi-level bar or club, right?
Yep. Dance floor is up
Oh,
on the second floor.
I will, and in these, I don't want to use the term weirdos, but this, what might be a booster group, is hanging out on the second level. Okay, then I will, I'm going to head down to the first level, see if it's more, maybe chill down there or away from creepy looking weirdo kids.
Well,
I'm used to kids, don't get me wrong, but
they look like they're probably, late teens. Probably maybe about as old as Magpie.
I feel way better about that now.
Also, backslash.
Yes.
You're, you guys are, looking about the mind bending, the differences between the reality and the like. There's a lot of weird looking people here. A lot of weird looking people. You got people that you got like moe posers. You've got those people that look like vampires. You got people here and just full on just as well. And also dudes. You name it, it is the whole run of it. Also a couple of elves as well. One of them seeming to get absolute trashed at the bar.
Hey, the sun's not up yet, so there's nothing wrong with any of the, if they go down here. They may hate their life choices in a couple hours, but it's all part of the lifestyle. I mean, Backslash is the most social creature of the bunch by any means. But he'll definitely, with the bass being loud, the noise and stuff, everything else. I mean, he may try some of the different settings, different cyberpunk, styles through the visor and stuff to find something. But he's really just here to, as he can't sleep, he's here to drink and try to distract himself. But I'll keep an eye out. This is a new place. There might be a story here or something going on. I got to think of the media brand as well. But he is trying to avidly find a place to just relax and chill at.
After about the third time you've popped your head, a woman approach you. She seems to be wearing like a crochet mini dress, got like powder pink hair. Seems to be like that, like this appearance. Y'all like to be cool. Kind of weird she's in a place like this. She might be one of those that she's a neo-Luddite, for all you know.
Okay. Does she look that way, like through the visor, or that's how they look normally?
Through the visor, and well, not through the visor, but just normally. That's what she looks like.
Okay. All right.
Not a fan of the headset. Takes a seat.
It just takes some getting used to. I've never been to this place before, so I still kind of wanted to actually get a feel for it with and without the visor.
I'm just not sure how I feel about all this tech. It's just unnatural. friend Roman, he came up here and I lost him in the. I haven't seen. Good perception check. Get just a passing glimpse. She has no cyberware. At most, from what you can see, got what looks like a refillable water bottle. From a wrist slit, and you could just notice in her purse like a large amount of bills, like business.
So she really is a kind of Luddite.
You
Not using Chrome for anything, or
think you
Ex-
could help me?
This really isn't your scene, is it?
My name's
I'll help you, okay? What's your name?
My name's Anya, by the way. Yours.
People call me Backslash.
All-time editor for Haywood.
I am, actually.
Okay, I've seen some of you.
Wow, that's
I
not
think
usually the response I get to what I do.
But the fact that you like to stick it to people from up to do their bidding. I think that's
See,
actually
and
pretty
most people
fucking-
think I'm a bad person for doing this shit. You at least understand. Anya, can I give you a piece of advice real quick?
Stop.
And I will roll this for you just as a fun little. Here we go. Like effortlessly while talking to her, like reach into her purse and kind of like pull stuff out. Like you need to keep this closed and a better eye on it.
1,000. You have $1,000 in hard cash in your hand right now.
Like word of advice. You're an easy mark, and people could easily steal from you, as I just did.
Hey,
Close your shit and keep an eye on it, and hand her back the money.
I have to work. Moment.
Like, oh, I'm not here to rob you blind. Okay, I'm gonna, if I was gonna do that, I'd do to people who honestly fucking deserve it. But in your case, no, you're clearly outside your element, and as a easy free piece of advice, close your shit and keep an eye on it.
I don't know. All I know is Roman went to go hang out with some camps. I didn't like the look.
Hey, describe to me what they looked like.
They look pale as fuck, and they look bloodshot, like they had bloodshot eyes.
You got a picture of your buddy?
Shows a picture of a guy that seems to be very clean cut. On here, and it seems that he looks like he's probably from a more upscale neighborhood, much like her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, forward that to me so I have something to work with here.
Are you also gonna have your party members have a look around as well?
Yeah, I'm trying to get enough information to get a hold of, so I at least have something to go with and not just, backslash being random. Like, okay. Sure. I mean, we'll help you. Okay. When was the last time you saw him?
No idea. Won't answer his phone.
I will forward the picture to Zypher and Magpie with that, like, hey, Choom's looking for their buddy, went missing here in the last couple hours. Keep an eye for so-and-so. Last saw by some, pale vampire-looking people.
No, the ones in the corner over
Oh.
there?
Can I get...
I'm really into my visor. Not taking that off.
Zephyr, you are just enjoying... You are having the time of your life, though. Like...
Yeah, I don't go out much, so this is a special treat for me.
That's a 21 from Magpie with a -2.
After a bit of time, as you guys come up to the second floor, where like backslash when you come to the second floor, and Magpie, while you're looking around, you guys find someone laying on the floor that looks like, well, by the way, the guy's name is Roman. You guys find Roman laying on the floor.
I
Go over and
go
check him.
up to him, I guess, and
Yeah,
I'll start checking on him.
yeah, get Zephyr's attention and like go and check on
Yeah.
him.
Oh, sure. And I'll see if I can see why he's unconscious, if he's alive, anything.
So
If he's unconscious from like losing blood, these guys are definitely vampires.
of course, Roman has no cyberware installed, and Zephyr, can I just get a paramedic check from you to see like what's up with Roman?
Sure.
Hey!
Thanks.
Oh, Zephyr!
Mm-hmm.
Have a good hard look at him to see what his deal is. And Zephyr, it's kind of a sobering moment. The body appears to have been drained of blood. There are on the victim's.
I assume he's dead.
Yeah, French
Uh,
coat.
Okay, just,
Uh,
no, just double checking.
Needs to be dressed in some Bagley cheek. And Zephyr, you've seen people fall over. Roman looks like he was put here, and he's been fleeced of all of his valuable.
Okay, I'm gonna look to everyone and be like, yeah, he's dead. I've never seen anything like this. He doesn't have any blood at all. Like, it's gone. I don't know.
Madre de
Uh,
Dios.
This is crazy.
Kids seem to be over here currently at the time. What's that D10 for, backslash?
I'm just rolling for myself to see how I'm gonna let Anya know.
Okay.
Messenger back like upstairs by the dance stage. Your boy's dead.
Dad?
Jeez.
Yeah,
Guys,
here's to be
rush
drained
up
of
here.
blood.
Holy fuck, backslash.
Wow.
My
Oh.
humanity is 23. Okay, it's not like I have a lot of cyberware either.
Backslash. Oh, okay. Because I thought we gave you therapy for some reason.
Didn't have money.
Oh, fair. But as she comes up and has a look at the body, what are you guys up to? Point then.
I'm looking around because I don't know the most about people. That's Magpie. However, I've been around Magpie long enough to know that as we start to make a scene here, either some people may or may freak out, but the ones who watch us and don't care might hold information. So I'm gonna kind of watch the people around us and see how they respond.
Yeah, is like anyone reacting to this?
Look,
Anyone like?
some of these people just
So what
assume
happened?
it's part of the scenery.
Okay,
Fair.
that is very, very fair.
Magpie will go around asking, like, did anyone see what happened here? Like, who put in there?
Magpie, it seems a lot of folks are kind of like too far into their headsets. It seems, but yeah, I imagine you guys are keeping an eye on the vampires. They seem to be huddled over here.
Any of them got any fresh blood stains on their clothes?
They seem to be staring. Suddenly, you're a bunch of latest headline coming up from onto everyone's age. Hi, bot, go away.
Oh, lovely. We got a bot, do we?
Yes,
Be gone, bot!
be gone, bot.
You're an admin for this channel, right, Diamond? You can.
Yeah,
boot it.
one sec. Let me see if I can figure something out here. Man, they've been coming out in force recently.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I ban?
You need to go to the mod view and then.
That means I need.
Or
to
or you might
go-
just. Actually, if you just click on their name in the chat, you might be able to do it through there. And like the 3 dots.
Nope.
No.
Wait a minute.
Okay, you might need to go to
maybe I
mod
could,
view.
maybe I can just slash ban them.
Maybe.
That is like the cringiest name I've ever seen for a bot. Oh. All right. Anyway, use Banhammer program. All right, but with that, you guys just see like showing up here. Teen Street Rats, Flatline Heir to Cactus Water Empire Delirium. Suspect still at large. Reward offered. Report to the police. Crowd seems slow to react because they still learn it's part of the environment. Pause to listen. Move their head.
Is there a description?
No.
Does it match these kids? No.
Nope. It. Go ahead and give me. Are you guys taking your headsets off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys give me a what would this be?
What would it be?
Evasion checks.
Oh.
Or
Oh. Okay.
So that's a 21.
actually,
Yep.
Backslash, you already had your headset off, didn't you?
Correct.
All right, Zephyr and Magpie, you guys are able to get your headsets off. You see all the lights go out in Delirium. Music cuts out. You just see on screens and a loud whistles into the ears of every person who's wearing a headset. With that, never seen such muscle standing in place. There are bouncers surrounding Roman's body, and one of the clubbers dressed in an iridescent bodysuit, rips off their helmet, tackling them. Here, right as the lights are starting to dim out, someone's Asher, meet us at home. We'll wait for you. And here's steel and leather goon. Lift the first. There's a guys see looks like a red helmet. You're a sinner. Your ancestors were taught breathing clean, fresh water and eating food wasn't enough. Sure, you've got sins of your own. Doesn't matter. All that fucking and killing and running and fucking some. You ever save anybody?
Yes.
Directive. Save yourself. Do penance. Send 10,000 eddies to the Red Knight's listed account. Take off your headgear and leave. That the demons start feeding, finding bright lights, sounds.
Gonna start helping people take their headsets off.
Can't.
Yeah, just
They are
Oh.
locked on. They are locked on there. I'm gonna need a.
Oof.
I am going to try to secure any of these.
It's not my
Pick
thing.
lock.
I will go to the closest person. You said electronics, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, these appear to be on there
Backslash,
quite.
they're on pretty snug. So, you guys are as you guys do look towards where the vampires were, they are gone. They went through a door that was over here. Currently, there's the guy in the red suit that's currently attacking one of the other folks at the who guys want to get involved.
Does the red suit person look like a bouncer from Delirium, or more along the motif of Red Helmet?
It's like doesn't seem to be doesn't seem to be involved in that. It looks like this guy is trying to nab Asher for that reward is what it looks what it's is what they're assuming.
And who put out the reward on these, let's assume, kids?
That's a great question. Can I
This
get
gives you-
It wasn't in the blip or anything. That's
this
all I'm
gives
confirming
is
at the moment.
very much all over the place. It seems like vampire kids,
fusion,
killing
the
people,
mess, isn't it?
fucking like oh, I can't think of the word, but like extortion essentially.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of confusion,
yeah.
big fucking mess, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And do we want to like follow the kids, see what's
Yeah, that's what I was
Going on with
wondering too.
Right. So do you want to rescue Asher then, or to do?
who's Asher again?
The
that
kid
is
being
currently
attacked by the
being
guy-
attacked by one of the club goers.
Mm.
I mean, do we want to? Because it's looking like they might have actually been part of this. So
I think they're part of it, or they might know something about it at least. Hmm.
Oh, what's it gonna be? Or you can just take off down the stairs if you want. Asher,
How does Asher appear to be faring against this person?
struggling.
And how's Anya doing? Is she still here or did she run off?
Looks like she is leaving.
Okay. Well, I will engage in combat with the suit.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my pistol.
Oh, okay. Roll to hit.
I don't half-ass anything.
Magpie just out here being like, I'm too drunk for this shit right now.
Did you mean for your air pistol?
Yes.
Guy's not wearing armor. It's just burning through his suit.
I'll. More screams to go with those nightmares.
But the air pistol's only rate of fire too. So if you have anything else you want to fire,
No, I'll hit him with the pistol twice.
it seems despite all that, he's still trying to get a hold of Asher. But as you guys are, Zephyr, Magpie, are you guys wanting to get involved then?
Did this seem to distract the guy attacking Asher at all?
Yeah, it has.
Okay, can I try and like just grab Asher and just pull him away as fast as we can to like
Yeah.
try and get out of here?
Give me a brawling check.
Okay.
All right. Guy who's currently, not only is he drunk, he's distracted due to backslash popping him with acid ball. So let's see, if rolling is 7 minus 4, so that's okay. You have Asher.
Cool. I'm just gonna like grab him and be like, "We gotta go," and just pull him whatever direction his friends were running.
Take me downstairs behind the bar. Mom will be able to help us out.
What? Mom, okay.
Yeah.
Just start going that way.
All right.
Yeah, if the guy looks like he's continuing on, he's gonna get taser shotgunned.
It looks like he is going to try to. Go ahead, Magpie.
He's getting taser shotgunned then.
As Bagpie's doing this, Backslash should be like, there's probably 2 people in the city you don't want to attack kids in front of.
Yeah.
And they're standing right here.
So that's a 15. But I would have moved closer, so probably still a hit.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, well it's a shell, so it has to be within 3 feet, which is a 13. So yeah.
Well, with that 7, it's enough to
Still
get
is.
the point because he doesn't have armor. It's enough to
Yeah.
get the point across. That he leaves as these panic clubbers and armed bouncers are out in their way. I'm gonna need athletic checks from you guys to make it downstairs. Group.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
Wow,
Jeez.
drunk magpie is performing better than sober magpie.
As you guys are muscling your way through the panic, backslash is a little bit tougher for you. So it's going to take you a bit to catch up with everyone else. But as you guys make, holy moly, culture nerd. Magpie, drunken man. Yeah, as you guys are making your way down to the first floor, see, four of these kids are holding hands, forming a tight line, and they look back, noticing that you guys have. They're going to continue out. Like bartender opening up like a back hat. Oh.
I guess head that way, I guess.
All right.
If people, if the crowd gets too much in my way, I will try to do things to deter them completely angry / style, but I'm trying my best to catch up with the rest of them.
As you guys make your way through, the message repeats to send the 10,000 Red Knight garden, or not garden, but to certain app.
Is that a person or 10,000 eddies total?
10,000 eddies per person.
Make note of the garden number.
Backslash is gonna hack that shit.
All right.
Hey, I can't rob all the people being paralyzed by VR headsets at the moment, okay? All right, that just saying. I gotta always find ways to make money.
But you do see the teens regroup with you guys behind the bar on the first floor. So, do you guys have any questions for the moment?
What happened to roll?
What? Oh,
What
roll. All right, with that, then roll me an interrogation check, backslash. DV will be a little bit lower since you guys did help Asher.
What the fuck was that?
Interrogations under social.
There we go. Is there? Oh, this sucks either way. Cool.
Well, that does beat the DV11 I had set because you have Asher. Look, he didn't want to do it. It just, they made us do it. Come with us.
Who made you do it?
Not now. Come on.
Okay.
Cool. Lead the way.
Huh?
Okay.
Start
Sure,
recording.
Just
Following a bunch of creepy kids never went wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you at least help us get out of here? Because you your ends going up.
Is there a back way out of here?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
You just pop, psh, and you just hear what sounds like tear gas grenades getting launched into the club. And
Yeah, it's time to leave.
you instinctively pull yourself to the hatch, hanging on for life. You just hear yourself yell duck as your mind barely read. The front windows explode with a shower of bullets. Gut tells you to hang on tight. Hear your crew. You guys are lawmen have arrived. Night's over. Maybe this is finally your chance to figure out what the hell is going on.
Is by chance there a fire alarm to pull on the way out?
Sure.
Oh yeah, totally hit that on the way out.
Okay. More panic and confusion. Got it.
Oh yeah, it's my spice of life.
But yeah, the bartender Zero G's is sending guys out the back hatch. Can I get stealth checks from all of you guys?
Sure. It's a 16.
Hatch
Like you said, drunk magpies performing
God.
better than sober magpies.
All right, I'll roll the lawman's perception here.
I don't know what they put in that drink, but I like it.
They don't have security operatives. Have a higher.
I mean, considering you
They rolled a 10. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yep, perception 5. You just hear like a disgruntled veteran just like, form a line, assholes! You're all going down to the precinct for disorderly conduct. Let's go. Come on. All of you. As people are getting funneled through by NC. And they are like the clubbers are fighting the cops, and well, guys are making out. That's right. Y'all getting arrested for disorderly conduct. What about that window you shattered? Throwing off shooting pistol rounds make you feel so bad? How many kids murderers locked up in the club with you? And that's what we're looking for. You hear them there. Can I get either a human perception check or a deduction check from you guys?
I mean, it sounds like the police are fucking drunk as well with the way they're talking. So, what, deduction or what?
Human perception.
Probably gonna be better with the human perception, so I'll roll that.
Well,
So, 19?
as you guys are, you guys can probably figure out cops appear to have smashed the window to make there be a reason for them to raid the club tonight.
Right. It's the whole punch you in the face and yell, "Stop resisting!"
Looks like footage taken in the club also. There's a new official alert issued marking all three as murderers of Roman Deckard.
What the fuck?
Rude.
All right.
Just one more reason NCDPD hates me.
Like, how the fuck did they get that out so quickly? And two, why the fuck are they, like, putting this on us?
Give me go ahead and give me a deduction check or a criminology check or an electronic security.
All of us?
Yep.
Wow. Drunk magpie.
To be fair,
Well,
I've got some pretty extreme rolls today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magpie and Zephyr, you two kind of. It looks like somebody has found you guys next to Roman's body, took a picture of that, sent that to the cops.
Dang, that was fast.
Somebody's trying. Somebody is trying
he-
to watch, trying to clean. Somebody's trying to throw the cops off. Is what's going on.
Even though one of us is a licensed medtech and checking a body is a fairly standard thing to do.
Somebody's trying to do a smear campaign on me. I've never been so touched in my entire life.
All right.
You're gonna have the material to bury the fucking NCPD after this backslash.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Accusing us, true and lawful company, philanthropy, charity company, of such a heinous act as murder.
All right. So, can I get either an athletics check or a stealth check from you guys? Try to keep up with the kids here at this point, before the cops close off the entire fucking block. You guys get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, they're both the same, so fuck it.
All right. With that, guys, Zephyr, you're able to keep up with the kids and make it out of there. Backslash and Magpie, on the other hand. See a badge, like a couple of badges, cut you guys off from Zephyr and the rest of the kids taking off. And he holds up an assault rifle. Listen up, you assholes. I ain't in the mood myself. Those kids might be broke, but I'm guessing you're not. Now look, want to cooperate with me? Make your lives a little bit easier? Gotta buy me some coffee and a pastry. About 500 any kind. Well, for me and my buddies over here. You like Eddie, though, right?
Yeah, I see we have the same friend, our good old friend Eddie. Here, here's a little bit to your donut and coffee fund for the night. You're working hard out here. And Magpie's gonna slip him 500 eddies.
Yeah, I'm just look that over. See. Now, as you guys are making away, as you guys are getting by, can I get a conversation check from you, Magpie?
Sure.
Backslash. Oh boy.
I did say I turned the camera on earlier.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I get a real good picture of this extorting jackass and his badge number, because I'm gonna make him famous.
Well, it seems that like you kind of just like, yeah, you know, Lila Deckard's paying, from what you can hear and kind of pick up on as you're making your way out of here, Magpie. Someone by the name of Lila Deckard paying a sizable sum to the cops to let her handle room. Probably they hand over everyone to her for questioning before booking. So that's why the cops are trying to get there before trying to get them money. But it looks like but seeing how you paid the bribe, you guys are going to be able to make your way off to go catch up with the others. All right. So you're catching up with Zephyr then?
Yep.
You guys run. Run like hell from this absolute... That was...
500 eddies is a small price to pay to get away and like not get arrested for murder that we're being framed for.
Zephyr and you guys catch up with Zephyr and the kids, and you see the kids struggling to lift a sewer grate up. And get an
Guess we
athletics
go and
check
help?
for me. Help
Yeah.
Lift it off.
What check?
Athletic.
Athletic. Okay.
All right.
It's a
That's-
shame we don't have Thornton here. He would have that thing out in a jiffy. Drunk Magpie really is just
Holy
better.
fuck! Magpie, you are a different kind of angry when you're impaired. Holy fuck! Jeepers!
Making note for future. Need to buy flask.
All right. Well,
Did they put fire water in that drink or something? Good grief.
you're drunken master. But guys, see the kids drop down here, just like, go ahead, Flax, Taylor, see, and you see them just, thanks for rescuing it.
Wait, was that Impaler or Paler?
Impaler.
Yeah, they definitely have vampire. Good lord.
Now,
Oh, I feel like I'm in a Bram Stoker novel.
guys, make your way down through some tunnels to a small pipe, and you see the kids make their way through. You hear voices on the other. You guys see, talk about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So now that all the panic and chaos is over, you guys can finally figure out what the hell's going on and what you guys just got dumped in. But for now, just to let you know that this production has been brought to you by Lion Banner Games, Studio Agate, Free League Publishing, Ironscape, Fantasy Grounds, Modiphius, and Loki Battle Map. Thank you for everything you guys do for the channel, as always. Guys, as always, to the people like you. Thank you. Now the chaos is over, you guys can finally settle down a little. But you guys have go grab a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk Pie is just don't fuck with her. So I got some exciting. not working a 16-hour shift anymore. Man, sounds real dystopian when I say it that way. Anyway, I hope I can make it out to Gen Con, though. I really, really hope I'm going to go see if I can find some more Fallout. Sasha. Yeah, she's Afghan. But I see a Kiwi. But yeah, more Fallout books, and it looks like Fallout's got a whole new game, or like Modifius producing a whole new like game thing or like battle set for Fallout, which I think is kind of neat. At some point, I'm gonna be breaking open Fiery Angels with some friends from Free League Publishing, so I am big excited. What I said culture is I'm probably going to be breaking open Fiery Angels from Free League Publishing here pretty soon. Gosh, I need to get a new microphone. I really do. I think my snowball is starting to fail me.
I mean, the one I got was like 50 quid and it's lasted me a good while, so. Like 2 years almost now, I think. Maybe even longer.
I've had this one for quite a while, and I found it on the discount shelf at Walmart. So, I mean, maybe there was something wrong with it, but I mean, it did its duty. But also, I'd like to get something a little bit better for the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if everyone's back. Y'all ready to see what's at the other end of the pipe? You guys are crawling through?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, that. Guys, step in here. Guy. Counter. Large room. Not so much room, but a large area stuffed full of makeshift furniture. Kids. Hear from the Impaler as he drones. Welcome home. Ain't much, but a sturdy roof's all we got. Don't shoot anything down, okay? Kick you out if you
Don't bite me.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be a little annoyed at that comment. A lot of these kids have a story to tell, and it's kind they want to. Ones that don't wind up addicted, dead, or those that want to come here, ride with us for a number. But there's more coming, there's more dying. Fuck anything. Magpie, you're 19, correct?
Yeah. No, she's 18.
Okay. Seems the kids of home are like some of the older folks seem to be about as old as you. Is there anyone that's over 21 in this group?
Yes.
All right. Not by much, though, correct?
23.
All right. So really, not too terribly much. Guys, give me a streetwise check, or I guess in Zephyr's case, give me a local expert check for Little Europe.
There we go. It's still a 12, so...
So... the booze would have worn off after a while, Magpie. So
Okay,
you're
so
kind
14
of sobering up. Probably the stench
Oh,
of the
that-
sewers probably does it too.
That'll be why I'm not rolling as well, then. I'm not...
That's it.
Magpie needs to inhibit herself in order to become unstoppable, it seems.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob. So from all you guys, Zephyr, you know that these are the kids of home. You've never actually seen the kids of home. Well, you know the kids of home did visit Gauze MD when you used to work at Gauze MD, but you've never seen the kids of home.
Okay.
Like it seems like the only person that was allowed to tend to them was Gauze. That was it.
Okay.
And for Backslash and Magpie, this is another basically almost like the Little Jays, but not quite recognized as a street gang.
Mm-hmm.
But they are a transient community ran by, well, street rats, and they do run a night market with help of some friendly fixers that are willing to help them out. And home moves from place to place as needed. So home is never like in the same location twice for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
You may have encountered the kids of probably once in passing, but probably never acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab an image of what home. I think I can find it. Or at least there's got to be something of it to show you guys what. There we go. That's a little bit. But looking in here, there is a lot of there's a lot of folks ranging from like maybe 7, 6 at the youngest, all the way up to probably 20. Here we go. I'll just screenshot this, and then we'll I will share with you what home looks like. Actually, I just print a. I think that's what I can do. But as you guys take a moment to regain your senses, how are you all like feeling? Just kind of in that absolute chaotic mess.
Confused as hell.
Yeah.
Good.
A lot happened real
Perfect.
fast.
Great.
Plotting.
Saves his.
Like we went out for some drinks, so all of a sudden some guy turned up dead. Police busted the place, and now we're wanted for
And
murder.
suddenly for some reason it's your fault.
Yeah.
Right. Grab what home for you. Just to give you an idea of which
Yeah,
there was a little bit
and,
more terrible image.
and now we're in a vampire lair.
They don't all look like vampires.
Hmm.
This small group. And by the way, Zephyr, from what it looks like,
Yeah.
whoever put this stuff on that, or like whoever put this on them, it seems to have been done really roughly. Like it does not look it does not look like great work. It looks like it's been done to do a task, and that's about it.
Gotcha.
So, before anyone panics, I know the cameras are looking wrong for a moment. No panic, fine. This is what home looks like. I will share that with you there. Of home at the moment. So. What other thing you guys might be able to know? Also wanting to not get too far ahead without Thor, but find a way to. Actually, I see
I can just imagine Thornton bursting through the wall, going, "Oh yeah!"
Oh no! But you see the Impaler just pull out a flap. Everyone assumes we're just vultures picking the bones. So scary. We're only scavenge. We only scavenge because every cold body hitting the. We're the ones that have been stripping the corpses, and whatever Eurobucks that they've had. That's their shit. We sell and barter. Hate it. Times for information. That's for Eurobucks. For a hot meal, beds, or a doctor. Sell anything ordinary. Just enough to survive. All that's left. We're not monsters. Just have been forgotten. And guys find themselves in a maze of causeway. Can I get perception check from all you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
You guys find weird glowing symbols put up on the tunnels throughout here, and it looks like someone used a paintbrush to put it up there. Looks like it looks like it's fairly new. And as you guys come up to just before another massive, a much bigger space, which would be that image right there, the Impaler stop and look at the three of you. Got 5 rules of home. If you respect them, we'll throw you out as quick as we can. 1. Whatever's brought from the surface belongs to the scavenger. And what they decide to do with it, stuff, they are... Thieves will be asked to leave. 2. No street drugs. Found, they get dumped. No one's packing drugs on them, are they? Hi.
No, she would have left hers at home.
3. No violence except in defense. No bullies. Period. 4. No one who doesn't want to talk will be forced, unless it's a secret, puts another kid's life in danger. Finally, number 5, adults, in this case anyone older than 18, keep everyone safe as best as they can, but they can't stay at home once they turn. If an adult hurts a kid, they must leave.
Preem, Shim. Preem.
Sounds good.
And guys, right, its friendly name. Home is an see many of the kids suffer malnutrition. And Zephyr.
Yeah.
I have either first aid or paramedic.
Sure.
Zephyr, you notice that many of these kids have health problems. And real fucking bad one. Like, med tech with a good budget could fit. And the community of much bigger than there's about 60 ages, 13 handful of kids, and pipes and bunks about this. And they seem to have places where they keep things that they find out. Magpie, could I?
Sure.
Magpie, this is not so much that you've witnessed, but one of the other kids of your nest has witnessed at one point where you guys had to flee to Haywood.
Mm-hmm.
You have encountered, some of your Jays have encountered the kids of home scavenging off of a body and gotten into a very brisk fight with them before everyone scattered off in the direction over, who actually got it first. Taylor looks at all. What do you think?
I think you're doing your best for the poor unfortunate kids of this place.
We can relate. Magpie here runs the nest.
Yep. Well, I run a nest.
Correct. Excuse me.
You a Jay?
Yeah.
Got a lot.
Hey, we saved your boy. And all we wanted is the answers and explanation.
Yeah, we're not here to cause trouble, you guys.
Yeah, we just needed to get out of there.
And we helped Asher.
Yeah.
The one of the other kids has a big gap between his two front. He has a. They have a point in Paler, and I can't make the whistling noise between the teeth, but there's just a very slight whistle that comes from whenever he speaks to them. Place the place you guys are in, it's not secure, but it seems placed so that way the kids can flee into this. But all it takes is one good sweep of the lawmen coming down here. Place out.
I mean, I basically do for the Jays what you do for these kids, so...
Don't take any.
No, that was rule number one.
Rule number one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Having a look around, you do find sentries around entry and exit, and they don't attack down here. It's literally, if you sent a group of like level 1, like rank 1 edge runners down here, it would be an easy job for them to come down here. Whatever kept down here. It literally, like Magpie, if Little J had called for, a war with the Little J's could literally storm this place and be done with this, with how efficient you guys are, in and out in 30 minutes. How rough this place can be.
Jeez.
Anyway, we have some chores that we need to get done, and I don't trust you guys to fight besides you guys. I want deets.
We gotta help you with some chores?
Got some got things.
Well, not to be a stickler here, but look over at Asher and like, you promised us information. We saved you. Talk.
Yeah, sure, just pipe up. We got done with. They just pipe up. Look, we all just got out of a very tense situation. Let's maybe give a moment for everyone to cool off and then talk, please.
Yeah, I mean,
Fine, I got some stuff to go look up anyways.
I'm always a sucker for helping out poor kids that are in trouble, so...
Alright. So, kind of meeting some of the other members. You have Asher, who seems going to go tend with discarded weapons. Flax is getting some tools together to go out and go find Flax, one of the other vampires. Go find and source him into the area where he's staying. And kind of looks over at Backslash. We can chat a little bit, probably, for dinner. Like, come with me a little bit.
Sure, why not? Reception down here sucks anyways.
Yeah, I know a spot.
Yeah.
See one of the other kids who seems to be dressed in like some goth punk. One is Dave. He is pulling out a rest. Get ready.
Dave?
Yes, name is Dave.
Dave! Alright. From Madagascar, I think.
in mind. Backslash.
Yes.
You and Flax make your way off down into the sewers. He explains that they're trying to find, sources of heat. Because fire is just not going to be a good way to home while underground. Can I get a basic tech check from you?
Sure.
She is on out here. So between the two of you guys, you're able to find one of the other city buildings, some of their HVAC action, or a little bit, basically kind of free grab. And
Yank.
you also find other warm points throughout the sewer that can heat from. But what kind of questions do you have for Flax?
What do you know about the murder of Roman?
All I remember is we were hanging out with Roman. Everything just going good, and then, well, I wake up and Roman's dead.
Were you doing drugs or something? What do you mean woke up? Like we guys all partying together and passed out? What do you mean woke up?
But whenever this, see her just kind of sit down for a moment. I know what happened, but I can't talk about it unless Dave says to talk about it. I helped move the body, but I don't remember what happened. I don't ever see it when it happened. All I know is, we're hanging out with someone and then they die.
Okay, well, if that's Dave's decision, that's Dave's decision. Sounds like my hands are tied to that. However, if we can find some cheaper metals and stuff, we can connect it to some of these heating pipes here. You can actually channel heat closer into the area you guys need. Use it like a funnel point with that and some of this HVAC stuff.
Just hope maybe I don't ever live to see, as she's getting squared away.
It's always a choice.
I just when they age out, I just especially the.
Can I tell you a story, Flax? I'm going to be brutally honest with you, and I'll be doing this as we gathering, stuff and working on things. The little J's in a home don't operate too much differently from each other. All right, whatever bad blood exists there is bad blood exists there. I aged out of the little J's. Okay, giving up's easy, surviving's hard, but I still do it to help out the rest of the kids. It's ways to do that. Change is difficult, sure, but you have an opportunity to actually shape the lives of everyone else and look at the other faces to give you a reason to keep on going. Anybody can give up and no one's going to care. But if you survive and fight back, then you're going to turn some heads. If you can't live for yourself, go live for them.
Yeah, she looks like she's maybe pushing 17.
you could do what Magpie does and like work to getting these kids the resources that they need.
Thing is, it's just, the Impaler, I've grown up with him here in the gang for years. And I'm just worried as soon as he turns 22. Good his dad is.
Why?
As just right. Anytime we had adults show up before, always one of the city orphanages trying to collect us, or corporates trying to get us involved. Danger Gal has tried this twice with. I feel guilty about it though, because I don't know if it just until Dave says we can talk about it, I can't. You can see she like the guilt. She does not wear guilt well.
I'll smile and look back like, it's fine. We don't have to talk about it. After all, Dave's not here. I won't push the issue.
Magpie working on. I got a feeling I know what Zephyr's gonna. That one's good. Magpie. We got the Asher.
What?
We got Asher, Toothy, or the Impaler.
Yeah, what kind of stuff do they need done?
Asher is sorting weapons. Toothy getting ready to go spy on the cops. See what the cops are trying. And the Impaler is getting ready to go set traps out in the city. Anyone that's following them out.
I don't know if I'm particularly good at any of those.
Are you sure? You're a fixer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Asher is sorting weapons.
Yeah, I'm terrible at like doing weapon stuff.
Know the value. Know the value. Know where
Oh
to
right,
sell
he's sorting them out for selling. Right. Yep. Okay. It's sorry. I thought you were like he's pulling them out to like fix them up or like stuff like that. But, okay.
Well, their attack. It's just they don't know the value of something.
I guess I'll go and go over there and basically figure out value and might be able to inform them that I might be able to get a good deal on them if they're willing to trust me.
Can you roll me a trading check, Magpie?
Sure. 19.
Magpie, looking through these weapons that Asher's finding between discarded pistol, there's a chainsaw in the mix.
So the IMI chain knife or like an actual chainsaw?
A chainsaw.
Oh.
You find gun cases that need to be cracked open. Asher's. You find a lot of these guns are like the highest value firearm you find in the mix is a shotgun that's worth $500. Most of these others are poor quality guns that you can make $50 here, $20 there, $100 here. Find Asher taking bullets out of the chamber, putting those. Asher just looks over at you, Mac. How old are you?
18.
What's it like on the surface? Like wherever you're at?
It's nice when bullets aren't flying at you or people are burning down your house. or when poison fog isn't being like spread around the area. It's pretty dangerous out there, honestly.
Well, I'm 14. I guess, yeah. Dating. Out there.
I'm sure you have the. I'm sure you have the guts for it. Just be careful out there. For every big name that makes it, there's 10 dead gonks in the gutter.
Got a dream.
Yeah.
I'll talk about when you. Like an
Yes. Yes. I have a dream. I'm working towards fulfilling it.
Is it?
A place where I can take care of the kids with the little J's. Basically, make sure that they all have food in their bellies, a warm bed to sleep in at night, and take care of them like they're my own.
Like mom. Look out for kids.
Mhm. Best I can.
Find them picking up a gun marked special and it falls apart and they're in their hand.
Yeah.
Put it aside.
Gunmart don't do the best quality stuff.
Sell the amp.
Yeah.
Magpie. With that trading chip,
Mhm.
probably see about getting cooperate.
Mhm.
They can't provide much, and they're gonna be a bit like the Andersons, where it's not gonna be like top of the line, things that people want, but it's stuff that people you find also like they're finding armor that needs to get pulled back together.
Mhm.
Oh, in the mix of it, you find they have just the one odd high dollar item that they have in find
Mhm.
pile of armor that you find Gibson Tactical Smart Armor with NCP printing.
Well, if you can scrub the NCPD print off that'll probably fetch you a decent price.
You know that stuff sells for at least that sells for 1,000 eddies on the market.
Mhm. Yeah, 1,000 eddies. Hell, I could probably even, if I find the right buyer, I could even get up to 1,200 eddies.
1,000 eddies. Buy a house with 1,000 eddies, right?
Not quite, unfortunately.
Maybe
They're a
rent
bit
one.
more expensive than that. Yeah, that 1,000 eddies would get you a cargo container for a month.
Right. Yeah. It'd be a start.
Yeah.
Maybe when I turn 20.
Yeah.
Out there.
I'm sure you'll do great at it, and Magpie will put her hand, reach out and ruffle their hair.
Zephyr.
Basically, so used to doing it with her own kids that she she instinctively does it with
They
when
do
kids are being
flinch at the
precious.
response of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back bad memories. And she'll pull away if they flinch.
Zephyr.
Yep.
As you see Dave pull out a rusty There's a crate of hygiene products and pharmaceuticals.
I'll probably go up to Dave as everyone's kind of going off to do their own things. Like, if you need help doing like some first aid for the kids, I'm very good at it.
See them just quietly start work. Can I get either a human perception or a paramedic check?
Okay.
Zephyr, it seems that Dave suffers from depression, and it seems to be symptoms from lots of, like, you've seen patients with PTSD and like how some respond to different things. Dave, it's very likely violence from. And as he starts helping the sick and injured, it seems to be something that helps him let go.
Okay. I'll probably like I understand if you would if you want to do it yourself. I get it. This is helpful for you, but you know, I can take care of some other kids. Is there something I can help with? Like, I don't want to step on like any toes here, but you know.
First paramedic check, Zephyr. While you're helping out then. So, Zephyr, there's broken bones that you know hadn't been set properly, so healing makes things painful. Kids that are like coming down with some really rough illness. What all do you have in kits?
Probably don't have that much. Like, go to, yeah, because I never really got a chance to make more speed heals. So just like any just like simple medical supplies, but the only medicine I'm gonna have is I just have detox and stim on me.
I remember. So, you're gonna be able to at least with some of the cheap pharmaceuticals you find in here, it's nothing quite like what you're able to produce, like some of the wonder drugs that you can make. Between the two of you, and hours pass by as you're working on doing. This is probably the best care that they've gotten in a while, not just for actual work. See Dave just staring down at the table that he's sitting at. Bullied this girl at school. Name was Sean. We both studied biz dev. One day she got sick, started losing hair. I thought it was hilarious. It's like a fucking horror movie. Looked like shit. Sores, cracks in her lips, bags under her eyes, twitching leg. Instead, she wasn't. Side effect of vitamin. Only she couldn't wait to get healthy. Had to graduate that semester or lose her fancy new job. I couldn't. So fucking just. Then I tormented the ever living. Well. I can't drop the actual word of what was committed because that'll violate TOS here. But
she went on the sewer slide.
deleted herself. That's how I'm gonna cover that.
Yeah.
I got depressed and flunked out. I ended up down. Seemed like somewhere where I could make amends while I think you guys want answers about tonight, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we do, but I am gonna like try and like, he's like, you know, telling me all this. I'm gonna try and like reach out and like put a hand on his shoulder or something, just like trying to help him feel a little comforted. You know, when you don't have to tell us anything right now. When everyone gets back, maybe we can talk. But you know, we just keep doing what we're doing. We'll keep helping. We'll keep helping though.
I think we'll talk about it then. But that when you guys kind of get some of the things you guys do here though in while passing home, probably off to go help out with some of the other things before. Magpie, you pick up on something.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently last week, one of the lost kids turned 21 and left. And so home moved to a new spot for security reasons. They always move after people. And it used to be directly underneath Jesse James Kosher Deli. And a lot of the kids hate this new location because folks are just not as generous here in Little Europe. Because of course, why would you give your hard-earned money to?
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, Magpie, you know this from, you know, being Jays, where you, backslash and Magpie, you know, if the Jays ever dare to put in the green areas, heaven forbid, orphans are seen out in public.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, backslash, you remember a time the cops bothered the hell out of you. You know, you were out public on your own, you know, after dark, trying to score quick. The other things you hear, Zephyr, some of the adults that watch over the kids being broken out of food. They are testing out beta fashion, except at 100 eddies per person, and it does not seem to be trouble. Apparently, whenever this beta fashion wear, nobody's really. But can I get a perception?
Okay, so they're like promoting a fashion line. Is that what you're saying? Or I'm a little confused.
It seems like they're using they're testing out some beta fashion wear that was and okay. Notice Zephyr, because it's actually kind of sticks out to you in particular. There was a new line of stuff that came out recently. You've noted from Rockland Augmetics called Rockzotics. It's an answer to Biotechnica's bio-exotic packages. And they use fashion wear and some cybernetics to, you know, bring people an exotic experience without the need for bioscope. Temperature-based regulation, like temperature-regulated chem skin, shift tax create appearances in the eyes that are programmed to look a certain way. And also, it looks like other pieces of fashion wear to help you find that look you without needing to go to. So
Okay.
it's, in a sense, it's a cheaper way of getting getting that exotic look. Also, without burning your humanity to. So you do, but something you did notice with Dave though, got something else mounted inside his mouth. Like his mouth doesn't quite sit right. He does have fangs, like some of the other vampires. And what's up, Zephyr?
I was gonna ask, do I know that this like a lot of the vampire look, is that part of like this like
That's something
fashion
that
line
can be
where
made.
or just
Yeah.
okay.
That is one of like many options. Like if you want to look like Elvis, they can make you look like Elvis. If you want to look like a vampire, they can do that. If you want to, you want to look like oh gosh, I was trying to make a 2077 reference, but I can't remember the faraway planet that keeps getting referenced by tourists.
Alpha Centauri?
Yes, Alpha Centauri. You do that.
You want to look like a reptilian from Alpha Centauri?
Yes. Like they use fashion wear to, like, you don't get like all scaly and whatnot. You just happen to look like you have.
I know it's techno necromancers that come from Alpha Centauri.
Yes. You know, that's kind of what they got going on.
Okay.
Backslash, something you pick up on that catches you. That this part of town, Little Europe, is dangerous. Not because of the gangs. The lawmen are starting to suspect that street rats are stripping bodies. Kids are trying to figure out where they need to go to. And all right, so anyone traveling with Tootsie and anyone traveling with Baylor?
I mean, there's only 3 of us, and we've all kind of picked the person to work with, I think. Or is this like...
There's a couple more things before dinner.
If there was an access point close by, I at least want to check with that to see what's going on with the whole Red Knight garden patch thing. But if not, I'll go hang out with one of the other kids.
You'll probably be going with 2C then, back up to the surface. Give me a library search to see what you might be able to find on the...
2C it is.
I was thinking I could go with Impaler and maybe talk to him about the night market stuff, since he seems to be the leader here.
Backslash. The Red Knight seems to be this almost otherworldly oddity that's been showing up on the net. And turns out he is some big shot hacker that has put up that seems really, really good at planting ransomware. But something that he seems for is iconic, red helmet insignia whenever he posts. I don't know how much more I can give you from this adventure on him at the moment, but you do seem to find, like, on his garden patch, talks a lot about how awful this future is and how all these people are partaking in debauchery, how it's awful what they're doing, that people need to repent for what they're doing. other more notorious ransomware hits was on Club Atlantis, where he put a ransomware on the club that doors wouldn't open until people paid up. Which, of course, is an executive's favorite club. They're gonna have some money line.
Okay.
But are heading up towards the surface with Tooth. Which Toothy is literally like OWO based HE. Alright, Doombas. Alright, Doomba. That Roman fellow, he was like sniffing around for a netrunner at the club. Now, someone that could do fucking shit. And sucking story like we are, if he wasn't wearing a megabyte. Kept saying this vid of his dead sis got deleted. Like, but I'm telling you, the Red Knight is some bad mojo. Got us all by the short.
How does he got you by the short hairs?
See him open up his mouth and show what appears to be vampires.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly the guy's doing, but you know, we were hanging out with him, and then next thing we know, Roman's dead.
You were hanging with the Red Knight?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's about time we'll talk about that more about the guy at dinner. Once Dave's will on it. I can't talk about it too much, but could I get a how could I get a perception check from you, Backslash?
Yeah, let me just finish typing that note up. Social awareness perception. There you go.
All right. Having a listen, you hear the cops, because this isn't too long after the cops are investigating the scene. You hear, sounds like a, wait, have you guys met Mongrel?
Mongrel just pawned in Game of Life.
All right, no, you guys have not met Mongrel. All right, that's a different group, but you do hear in the chatter, police have determined that Roman was killed by exsanguination, which I guess basically having all the blood sucked out of him. And he wasn't murdered in the club. And lawmen are heading back to the heard from one of them. Well, this is all the cactus water lady's problem now. I'm fucking hungry. Which, have you all read the screen then? You probably know who the cactus water lady is. Oh, looks like
I will add this to my notes at the, and just hold on and wait.
cops are leaving then. Thanks for coming up here with me. We'll talk about what happened tonight.
Okay.
He puts his hand out to you, backslash.
I will shake his hand.
A little greasy from, crawling through the sewers, but so is yours.
Okay. I will firmly shake their hand, but hold it for a moment to make sure you get that eye-on-eye contact with that, on your honor then, right?
Yeah. His bloodshot red eyes, they look like vampiric eyes, just stare back at you. And it's very genuine. Oh, Magpie.
Okay.
As you're traveling with the Impaler, his eyes blink for a moment, go from red to brown, and then back to red. Point north, where you guys were coming from. And can I get a deduction check from you, Magpie?
Sure. Only I had some alcohol from this. Not bad even without the alcohol.
So the symbols that were painted up there were actually painted by the Impaler as he's putting up more more icon. You find that he's putting out bear traps, makeshift landmines down here in the sewers, and these symbols mark what's here and how you're going to get to home. And only the kids seem to understand what the icons stand for.
Okay. So Magpie will speak to him, saying talking about maybe setting up a night market, help the kids sell the stuff that they want to sell, and might help them get food and medical supplies and stuff that they need for the place.
His observance go down. It seems that he's trying to up combat. Aware of his. He just kind of dropped. Hey, probably won't even happen.
How so?
Turn 20.
Just because you turn 21 doesn't mean you have to stop working with the gang.
I have to. For their safety, that no adults know where.
I mean, you could take on a similar role that I do. I nurture them. I take care of them, and I'm too old to be one of them now. But I still take care of them.
We turn 21. Half it when a certain group turns 21, we have to leave. They go find it elsewhere. Don't know where they. I won't know where they go after.
But why? That just seems like a terrible way to
do
things.
In case the cops catch up, or anyone else catches me, I won't know. How am I supposed to give good?
How are you? But on the flip side, even if you're not caught, how are you supposed to help them?
They have to help
need
themselves. I turn 18, help them as much as I can. But here and by the end of the month, I have to leave. Because we're gonna last ice.
I guess that's just a fundamental difference between our groups then, because it's the responsibility of the older to look after the younger, and that doesn't go away just when you turn 21.
Things are different.
I mean, like a group like this, memberships for life, not just until you become an adult. You never forget where you're from. It's in your heart, it's in your blood.
I don't want to. As dinner should.
Okay.
As you guys gather, portion, like very meager portion, kibble our cactus water divvied out. Well, it looks like this cactus water bottle. Filled. Given out to finally the Lost Kids, which is the group that you've encountered. Down with you guys. Dave. I looks over at Zephyr. Like I was telling Zephyr, bullied someone until they took their life. Came down here. Then the Red Knight. Ghosted me. Wired me up like a puppet. Looks around. I killed Roman. I killed him because Knight forced me. Did I go to prison? I deserve to. I did commit murder. Maybe more than once. Okay.
Sounds like we need to get rid of the knight, the one that's holding your trigger, essentially. I wouldn't blame a knife for killing someone if they're not in control of their own actions.
Well, he caught me when I was out scavenging, knocked me out, and then installed. He opens up. It looks like knockoff vampires, which Zephyr. This is known as Megabyte, one of Rockland's like smaller vampire variant, and it has. And Zephyr, one thing you know with this, it's kind of weird that Rockland kind of produced it, but it's got one like variant package that you heard of while at work at Rockland. It has a suction pump in it.
That is a weird choice to add to that.
And
Okay.
now when I woke up after having that installed, there's a message that he installed Megabyte and I was in control. He turns on my fangs. He can turn on my contacts, and even change my blood temperature. I can't get this out. I can't afford to have this stuff removed. And I don't know what would happen if me or any of the others get our stuff.
I mean, you are basically infected by this Red Knight.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, apparently, Red Knight found out what I did to Chandra, where I basically bullied her to hell and back. And, well, I thought she killed herself. Sorry, it looks over at Zephyr. Sorry.
It's okay. Do you know where to find the Red Knight?
I don't. But if we try to find any way to this stuff removed, starts turning on our fang, raises our body temperature up to where it hurts, start having fevers, chills, vomits, and when we encountered Roman, it was like a couple hours before we went to Delirium, and he started doing this, me, the others. So finally, I caved in. I bit Roman.
So what you're saying is we need to get you in a Faraday cage so he can't affect you.
Why were you guys hanging out with Roman?
We were told to.
By the Red Knight?
Yes. And the Red Knight said that all Megabyte would take was, just a quart or two, and I've drank more beer than that on a Saturday night. And, well, we all just found all 5 quarts of Roman's blood. I puked the blood up, and well, as you guys get a good look, once the light finally hits Dave the right way, it's all over Dave. There are blood stains all over Dave after he moved the packet. His bathe.
You guys have all been affected in one way or the other by the Red Knight.
Yeah.
When you all got captured, was it in a certain area of the city?
No.
So you're telling me some of you got picked up in Pacifica and Haywood and, South Night City and...
Pretty much. You hear Asher speak up. I'm from the old combat zone. Dave's from Little Europe. Taylor's always been with the gang.
Magpie is going to start reaching out to our contacts, seeing if they know anything about the Red Knight.
Roll me a d6. See if you get a signal down here.
Who's been here the longest?
They all look over at the Impaler, and unfortunately, Magpie, the signal's bad down here.
Okay.
And you just hear from Asher, just don't want people.
That's fair.
We're only safe.
I'll wait until I'm back outside then.
But yeah, the Impaler just looked over. I have.
Okay.
Why?
To be honest, it sounds like Red Knight needs to be dealt with, or else you guys really have no chance of a fucking future here. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but I am the adulty adult here, so I'll just say it. No offense, Zephyr. I didn't want you to have to,
That's fine.
Sounds like you guys might even have a mole in your group. As if you guys have been kidnapped from all over the city, Red Knight's watching you guys, which means he's got someone here on the inside keeping an eye on you.
We already dealt with the.
How long ago?
Taylor just.
Okay.
And we burned. Awful. Told not to do that again. He finds it. Fix it.
How has he contacted you?
They all tap to their heads.
Internal comms? Reception's real spotty down here. Is that why you guys are underground? Less likely for him to get in touch with you?
But we have to come up for air.
Yeah, you gotta get food, you gotta get supplies.
We have to figure out where we're going now. But after Roman's blood was drained, the others caught up with me. We followed. Got instructions from Red Knight to take Roman to the second floor of Delirium, and there's some beef between the Red Knight and the manager over there. Some guy named Magnus, and well, we're told had to keep doing what we freedom.
Cool.
Dave has to give over 50,000.
So he's a slaver, essentially.
We can't hire a Ripper Doctor and move it. Yeah, we're scared to do it. Might get handed. Didn't want to kill him.
I have some ideas. Say, looking at all of them. Either way, no matter what, Red Knight's got to be dealt with, and I wanted to deal with them anyways. Like, I don't need people doing what I do. Like, he made himself a mark.
Mm-hmm. I have ways that I might be able to find them.
I'm not really that keen on somebody screwing over the lives of kids either. I kind of take great exception to that. I think we need to talk to the owner of Delirium. And we need to find some way to go after the Red Knight. If I...
guys do have nothing.
Not looking for payment, James.
Yeah, that's okay.
This is personal at this time.
If he's extorting people for all kinds of money, we'll get payment off of him.
That's also true. He probably has money.
Mag, I will kind of grab Magpie and try to like pull her back a little bit so I can just whisper this to Magpie. The Birdwatchers deal with Rockland. We could get these kids We can get these kids medical attention.
Sounds like they don't like corpse, though.
I get that. I'm just... Our resources might be pulled a little thin. but it's at least an option. If they choose it down, that's on them. I'm not here to save everyone. We could try to save some people, but I would feel wrong if we just blatantly turned our back and not tried to help at least some of them, even the youngest ones.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we take care of the Red Knight first, and then we can offer.
Okay.
5.
I mean, there's also several of you are in desperate need of other medical care.
Yeah.
Look, if you're willing to trust some adults for a little while, don't move. Let us help you. We're not asking for anything in return other than you don't. Yeah, other than you keep some way so you can contact us so we can make sure this gets resolved. Okay.
We'll give you our con.
I do. And if the Red Knight gets a hold of you, or if anything that might help us get to him, we will take it. Because the sooner we can get him out of your guys' lives, the sooner you can go back to actually having lives.
You're welcome. That's what we do. We help kids.
You're gonna need to. You're gonna have to. So, all right.
Yeah.
You just hear from Toothy. It sounds like the cops have left. So, if anything, don't come back down here. Don't tell people where we are. Okay?
No worries.
Don't tell people we exist.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. We're trying to hide we're trying to hide from people. Thank you.
You guys have any dead drops or anything where we can drop off supplies, maybe?
They give you guys their contact information.
Okay.
We'll reach out to you if we need anything, and vice versa.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Green.
I mean, I'm a pretty good fixer, so I'm good at getting hold of things. And our lips are sealed on you guys, like existence and stuff.
All right. As you guys make your way up, the neon lights flicker and die. Cloudless sky overhead shifts from the vibrant purple to deep pinks and blood red. The streets are empty, but still alive. An automated street sweeper brushes the broken bottles and spent syringes to the gutter. The air smells like cigarettes, stale drinks, fresh coffee, and warm donuts. Drill sound of an ambulance rushing to the ER a few blocks away echoes in the quiet morn. It's almost as familiar as the first ray of sunlight reflecting off the glassy towers, piercing your mind with the truth, forcing you to remember that you're still a suspect. That's when it comes. Low realization, sluggish as the sun rising, and the ear-splitting pull of 3 fateful words. You're not alone. So, just...
Yeah, we have each other.
So, I suppose just to maybe recap with you guys. You guys got to clear your names. You have a very murky path ahead of you, though, to do. You know who killed Roman.
Yeah.
What's up?
Good thing we have a famous media that can work the case on our behalf.
Well, you know who killed Roman. You know that Dave's a victim. The
Yeah,
Red Knight's the real
Knight,
murderer.
The Red Knight killed Roman.
Yeah. But now we have more important questions ahead of us. Who is the Red Knight? Why did they want Roman Decker dead? Why does his mother, Lila, have so much power over the cops? And better question is, why doesn't Lila use the lawmen or security forces she has access to hunt down the Red Knight? But
And the most important question: how many times do we have to stab the Red Knight to make him stop moving?
The most important question is bank account numbers.
but as you guys come up out of the manhole that you once came from, you find what looks like private security forces holding guns at the hole, and a woman in kind of a navy blue suit around the hole. She steps out of the SUV. I'd like to
Does
buy.
this look like?
What's up?
I was about to say, I was going to ask, does this look like Anya or somebody
No.
else?
This is
Okay. Lila.
This is Lila Deckard as she steps out. I'd like to buy an hour of your time. 250
Finally, someone who knows how to do business.
250 Yetis each. Take a ride with me. And if you don't like what I have to say, I'll drop you off. No harm done. What do you say?
You drop us off where we want. No
Yes.
harm done.
Yes.
Deal.
She looks like she's been through a lot in the last 12 hours, or like in, well, the last 8 hours. Especially grieving. And I think I know where we're going. I think this is where we're going to end things, because I think at some point I'm gonna have Thornton end up having him joining the meeting as you guys are ushered off into vans, or into a van. Kids act like they're sacrificed. Well, Raven, if you really think about it, if you're on your own and you get put out onto the street, you're fucked. I mean, it's just you.
No, I understand. Believe me, I very much understand the real world implication of this. So, it's their outlook on it based off a lot of other elements or circumstances. Just very much makes me think like they have this almost sacrificial mentality. It's weird. Just an observation is all.
Yeah.
Just.
But that is the kids of home's mindset. But with that in mind, you guys have got away from the cops, and you've done some good for the kids of home. I'm awarding each of you 70 improvement points for today's session. But yeah, I imagine you guys have questions you want to ask Magnus, questions for Lila. So much that you need to figure out. Don't worry,
But hey, at least we got I have the confession recorded.
Huh? Oh.
And just to let you know, Diamond, I did take exec rank 2, so no rush on getting the thing sorted out for that, but yeah.
you're going to get you're going to get kind of, not going to be like a glamorous upscale con app by any means, but it's somewhere close to home, or not home, but close to the nest.
The nest. And that's more important. Like, that's more important, honestly. Yeah.
Modest. It's 2-bedroom, 2-floor con app, and what more could you want? Well, maybe not in crowded, overran Haywood, but you know.
I mean, that's where the nest is. That's where she wants to be. So,
with that in mind, let's go ahead and go around the table and sign off. Starting off with Kiwi.
Hi everyone, I'm Kiwi Waste. I've been playing your MedTech Zephyr today, and yeah, I always have fun with this group. This is always a good time, so I can't wait to see next week. I can't wait to solve this mystery and get everything all figured out. And
it's gonna take more than just next session. Raven.
Hi, everyone. My name's Raven. You can always find me on Instagram or Twitter at Raven. As a good friend always would say, please make sure to circulate the URLs, because it really does matter a lot to us. I've started a new show I do weekly over on Orc Skull. You should check it out. It's called Runner Rise, a very interactive cyberpunk stream, very unique to its design. This has been a lot of fun, but we can't lose sight of the main focus here. We gotta get Red Knight's bank account stuff, all right? It's very important. We steal this choombas. I mean, save people. Save. It's not about the money. It's not about the money.
well,
No, great session. Thank you.
The money will allow us to save more people.
That's what I'm saying, okay? Yeah, a lot of fun. Thank you, Diamond.
Sasha.
Hi, I'm Sasha. I'm playing Magpie. The fast-talking, negotiating fixer who always seems to have a fix for the problem.
Of course, I'm Diamond Dust, your GM. Thank you for coming to session today, everybody. I hope you guys don't mind that I was doing a pre-written. I'm very tired. But I figured, why not something like this?
Yeah.
Alright. That note. Guys. Bye!
Remember to circulate the URLs from. Bye!
Thanks, everyone. See you next time.